Hi there, good morning everybody. I want to welcome you here to the channel, the Prog Monster channel. My name is Murph and I am the host of the show. So we are here to do the series I've been running for this entire month of March, which is my 31 favorite rock live albums, or just live albums if you prefer. This is day number 21. We are down to the 21st album. It's moving along pretty quickly. This is one of the first three, maybe two or three live albums that I owned back in when I was still living at home as a child. Yeah, I was probably around 15 or 16 when I bought this album. Rolling Stones' Love You Live. Saw it in a bin. It was in a bin at the record store near my house for $1. So I took the pop bottles back to the store and purchased the album and brought it home. I didn't like it really all that much. It wasn't as heavy as Kiss. Didn't have that like bombasticness that they had. It took me years later to start really appreciating it. Now I have it on CD here, which I think I actually might have had it on cassette as well, but I did have it on vinyl originally. So I always thought it was kind of a different type of album. It wasn't really, at that time I was too young to really kind of appreciate the more bluesy elements of the album, but I like it quite a bit more now. So, and I think the other reason that I didn't appreciate it as much is a lot of the songs were kind of not the songs I was hearing on the radio. This one isn't. It's got its fair shake of well-known radio tracks, but there's quite a bit of stuff on here that it wasn't really on their original albums. It wasn't stuff that they played on the radio. So anyways, this came out in 1977. It's in pink, so I'm going to have to set it down so I can read what the tracks are. So it's a 2-disc set. I think originally it was a 2-album set as well. Excerpts from Fanfare for the Common Man. Interesting choice of a start. It's kind of a different kind of a start to an album. It's not something that it wasn't like Kiss exploding on the scene or the Who jumping out of a cannon and stuff like that. Goes to Honky Tonk Woman, which was a song I knew a little bit back then and I liked it. It was one of my favorite of their tracks. If You Can't Rock Me, Get Off of My Cloud. It's kind of a combo song there. So they've kind of, I guess you would call it a medley. And then ends up with Happy, and then it goes over to the second line here, which is also on the first disc. Includes Hot Stuff, Star Star, Tumbling Dice is on here, Fingerprint, File, You Got to Move. Sorry, it's really hard to read this stuff because it's the same color as the background almost. You Can't Always Get What You Want, which was another song that I was quite familiar with back then that I quite liked. On the second disc, I liked a little bit more. The front disc had a lot of kind of bluesy stuff in it that wasn't as familiar to me. I've kind of grown a little bit more on that, but the stuff on the back disc I knew a little bit more, although it does start out with Mannish Boy, Crackin' Up, and Little Red Rooster, which are all songs that I'm not as familiar with. Around and Around, first track that I kind of knew a little bit. It's Only Rock and Roll, of course, one of their bigger hits that I knew. Brown Sugar, Jumpin' Jack Flash, and Sympathy for a Devil, which were all, to me, great Rolling Stones songs. And part of the reason I bought the album is because when I was looking at the track list, when I was looking at it in the bin, I saw those 3 songs at the end, which were all songs I absolutely loved by the Stones. So I got it based on those 3 songs. But overall, I kind of like this. It's a little bit more raw. Not as production. It's not as smooth production-wise. It's got a little bit more of a garage sound to it. And that's part of the reason that I think it has some appeal for me. I don't think it's their greatest live album. They have other stuff that they've done. I don't own it, but this is the one that I got because it was the one I remembered from as a child. So that's my choice for today. The Rolling Stones' Love You Live. If you want to make any comments about this album or about anything I've said, you can do that in the comment section below. Please hit the like and subscribe, and we will see you all tomorrow for another episode. So take care, have yourself a good one, and goodbye here from the Prog Monster.